Today I am going to be swapping out the water temperature sensor on this 2013 Mini Cooper S. So here is the part number for the replacement part, and its location is down in there. You can kind of see it right under where my pointer is. So we're going to have to get down in there. There is a clip that is pushed in there. You just pull it out, and then that should free it, and you can pull the sensor out. Here's the replacement one. You can see it's just got something that goes over the top of this to keep it down in there. So you just need to pull that clip out, and then you can just pull this right out. I'm gonna get this intake piece out of the way. Hose clamp is 7mm. I think this coolant reservoir is going to have to come out of the way. Pops out from the bottom, pull it out from the bottom, and then pull it off the tabs from the top. It can be moved out of the way. Alright, so now we've got a little bit more room to work around in here. So you can see it down here pretty well now. So you just need to unplug it. It's pretty easy, just pinch the back of this plug-in and it pulls right off. So we can move that out of the way, and you can see that silver clip right here. You can see the back end of it. It needs to be pulled out. So we're going to try to be careful not to lose the clip. There we go, it's starting to come out. I've got a little magnet on it now, so hopefully it doesn't go flying. There we go. And I'm actually not sure if it's even a metal that's able to be magnetized, because the magnet doesn't seem to be sticking to it anyway. So just gotta be careful not to fling it off. There we go. So we've got the clip off of there. So now this old piece should just pull right up and off. There we go. So now we're ready to place this new part into place. And then getting this clip back in there is going to be a bit tricky. It is magnetized, so it does stick to the magnet. So we're going to try to be careful not to lose the clip. Oh, there it goes. All right. So I got it kind of lined up into its holes, and then I had to push that sensor down so that I could get the clip over the sensor. So now it's just a matter of pushing the clip the rest of the way in. There we go. So now we can just plug everything back in. I did have to move this wire over here, right here. It's kind of like this one, except for when I tried to pull this one out, it just broke the zip tie. There's one like that on the bottom of this too, that I pulled out and moved out of the way so that I had more room with my hand. So I'm going to push that back into place now. There we go. And plug our sensor back in. There we go. All right, so we've got everything reconnected, put back into place. So now all that's left is to start the car and to make sure that it works. You can see on my gauge there that we are reading temperature, and it is going up as the engine is warming up. So I'd say that our new part is working. All right, there aren't any leaks up here either. Thanks for watching. God bless.